Hello, hello, and welcome. We're going to begin in a nice seat, a comfortable seat of whatever you choose. Just taking a moment, as always, to just recenter our minds, check in mindfully with our bodies, and just bring all of your energy into this present moment. Whenever you're ready, you're going to inhale, rising your shoulders up towards your ears and rotate them forward, around, and down. And just keep this going at your own pace, fully feeling the expansion in your back as you breathe. Paying attention to how this feels in your back. And making sure to stay focused on your breath, as that's the most important part of this entire practice. On an inhale, you're going to rise your arms up, bringing your fingertips towards the insides of your shoulders, twisting towards the right, keeping your bottom rooted and grounded. Next breath, you're going to bring your left elbow down towards your right knee, moving with your breath back up towards the middle. Next breath, you're going to take your right elbow down towards your left knee. Again, just observing how this feels in your back. You may also feel this in your hip. Next breath, bringing yourself back up towards the center. Taking a breath here. Next exhale, you're going to twist all the way over towards the left side. Again, keeping your bottom rooted and grounded. Then next breath, back towards the center. Releasing both of your fingertips out towards the side. Now cross the opposite ankle in front. And instead of your traditional cross leg position, try to align your ankles with each other, allowing your knees to spill outward. On an inhale, rising your arms back up towards the top. On an exhale, forward fold. Now your knees may lift, but try to keep your bottom grounded here. Walking your fingertips out as far as you can comfortably. And just fully expanding through your back. Dropping into this moment with your breath and just finding mindful awareness in your body as you breathe. Now moving with your breath, walk your hands out past your right knee, all the way over until your hands reach the outside of the right side of your leg. Aligning your right wrist with your right hip. Bringing your left arm up and over towards the ceiling. And you can stay lifted or you can drop your arm down towards your elbow. Just find the level that works best for where you are today. Next breath, bringing your hand towards your ear, Bringing your left elbow towards your right knee. Moving with your breath, opening your heart again. Gaze can be down or you can take your eyes past your left elbow. Now a few more times at your own pace, bringing your elbow down towards your knee. And then opening up your heart space. Good. Then coming back to a neutral position, dropping your left arm down, bringing your right arm up towards the ceiling. And again, finding your alignment with your hip. Gaze can be up or gaze down. And bringing your right hand towards your ear. And same thing on this side. Moving with your breath as you open and close. Bringing your elbow towards your knee and opening up your heart space. Good. Moving with your breath. Gently massaging our spines. untwisting or unraveling anything that may be lying dormant inside. Now bringing your right hand back down on the inhale, you're going to bring your arms back up. Exhale, bring your hands down. And this time walk your hands behind you. Palms can be facing inward or out. And you're going to lift your hips up, pushing your pelvis forward. You can drop the weight of your head. Just a few moments here. Try to hold it. Do not hold your breath though. Squeezing your glutes, pushing your pelvis forward. Breathe. On the exhale, slowly lower down your bottom back down towards the mat. You can take whatever stretches your body may be asking for here, and then meet me on all fours whenever you're ready. And when you get to all fours, just find what feels good for you. You can peek at me for reference. Excuse me, but your body has its own wisdom. So just find a way to tune into it and literally just explore and find what feels good for where you are. We're going to spend a few moments here. Really checking in with yourself. Your body is craving stillness. Honor it by shifting back into a child's pose. And this is a position you can come to at any time throughout this practice. So using this time to fully release, reset yourself, and reconnect to your breath. Then whenever you're ready, come back to all fours. You're going to tuck your toes, push your hips up and back. Meet me in a downward dog. Shaking your head yes. Or just pedaling your feet. Again, exploring and just finding what feels good. Good. Now you're going to create space between your feet. So bring your feet as wide as the mat. You're going to bring your left hand towards the outside of the right side of your leg. Your ankle, your calf, your thigh, whatever you can grab. But I want you to take your view or your gaze, look up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. And find a new way to look at the same space. So today's practice just focuses on finding a new perspective. So whenever you're ready, you're going to take the opposite hand towards the outside, making sure you find balance in your left hand towards the mat. But again, finding a new perspective. From here, you're going to meet me back in all fours. Take your hands out forward, shifting your hips back. Now just taking a moment here in your child's pose. Again, what in your life are you needing to find a new perspective in? You can stay there as long as you like to. And our meeting spot is a downward dog whenever you're ready. With no rush to get there. And whenever you're ready, you're going to meet me at the front of the mat. You can walk, hop, jump, crawl. Meet me at the front, and on the inhale, halfway lift up. Extend your arms behind you. Bend your knees. You're going to sweep your hands down to come up. Meeting me in a chair variation, and you're going to lift your right leg up and immediately shift your weight back. Taking your right leg back, meeting me into a warrior 3. Trusting the ground is behind you, land your back foot. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Good. Finding your balance here. On an exhale, pivot your back foot. Meet me in a warrior 2. Shifting your weight forward, flipping your front palm. You're going to shift your weight all the way down, bringing your left elbow to the inside of your left knee bent. Then shifting your hips back, meeting me into a triangle. You can bring your hands down to the inside of your left foot, and you can keep your gaze down or take your gaze up to look towards the ceiling. Most importantly, stay connected with your breath. Bending your left knee, bringing your left elbow back down towards the inside of your thigh or your knee. And you're going to find a circle with your right fingertips. Now try to follow your fingertips with your eyes. Keeping your focus, keeping your breath, staying with it. We got this. When your right hand reaches the front, you're going to pivot your back foot forward, meeting me in a high lunge variation. So if you need to bring your back leg in some, do so, because you're going to press your weight back into your left foot, bringing your right knee up and through. Next breath, release your right foot. Inhale, rise up. Take your gaze up. On an exhale, you're going to fully release everything down. Let go. Good. Now that should feel really good on your back. It should feel really good in where you are. Next breath, inhale, rise up. Halfway lift. Exhale, fully forward fold. Pressing your weight into your hands, you're going to step back or hop back, meeting me in a plank. Let's take a chaturanga. Shifting your weight forward, elbows in. Inhale, rise up. Upward dog, or your version of an upward bend, wherever you are. Exhale, push back. Downward dog. Again, bending your knees. Look at the front. Find a new way. Meet me at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift up. Taking your hands behind you. Inhale, rise up, sweeping your arms down to come up. Coming into a chair variation as we bend our knees and lift left leg. Immediately pushing your left leg back into a warrior 3. Releasing your back leg, trusting that the ground is behind you. If you feel wobbly, if you're falling, it's all right. We got this. Stay with it. High lunge and then pivot your back foot, meeting me in a warrior 2. Shifting your weight forward, flipping your front palm as you bring your right elbow to the inside of your right knee bent. Then shift your hips back, straightening your front leg, meeting me in a triangle. You can take your eyes down or take your eyes up. Again, your choice. Stay with it. We got this. So be sure to be mindful of your breath and breathe. You're going to bend your front knee, bringing your right elbow back towards your right knee. And take a circle again with your left hand. Keeping your gaze on your left fingertips as you make a circle with your left hand. All the way around. Keep going till it reaches the front. Pivoting your back foot, meeting me in a high lunge variation. Taking your weight into your front foot. You're going to bring your left knee all the way up and through. Good job. Releasing your weight, inhale, rise up. Taking your gaze up. On an exhale, fully release. Let everything go. Good. From here, you're going to heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Halfway lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Rising all the way up, Tadasana, hands above your head. Exhale, hands down towards your chest. Now take a moment if you need to check in with yourself. First, remind yourself that you're doing a good job. But if you need to adjust your clothes, shake out any resistance that you may be holding, now is the time. Get water if you need it. Check in with yourself. Whenever you're ready, bringing your attention back to your center. Hands towards your chest. You're going to bind your fingers and push your palms away from your body. Taking your weight in your left foot, you're going to bring your right leg up and all the way around, finding a circle until it reaches behind you, coming into a Lord of Shivas. Pushing your hips forward, keeping your torso forward and centered. Your weight is in your front foot. Breathe. Keeping your weight in your front foot, you're going to bring your right leg back around. Exhale, release, forward fold. Good. Next breath, halfway lift up. Slowly continue to rise all the way up, allowing your head to be the last thing to lift. So take your time getting there. Good job. Next breath, bringing your hands back towards your front, binding your palms together, pushing your palms away from you. Balancing in your right leg as we lift our left leg up and around until it reaches behind the right side of your body, pushing your hips forward, Lord of Shivas. Again, just finding a new perspective. Staying balanced in your front foot. We got this. Bringing your left foot back up to meet your front. Exhale, release everything, forward fold. Good job, y'all. Good job. Next breath, halfway lift up. Taking your hands back behind you. Sweeping your arms down to come all the way up. Taking your gaze up, finding a balance on your toes. Try to balance on your tippy toes. If you need to create more space between your legs for balance, open up your legs and lower down into a squat while keeping your toes lifted or your heels lifted. Come all the way down. Next breath, you're going to release your hands behind you and bring yourself all the way down to your back. Very good job. Very good job. So first, just give yourself the space to just absorb how you're feeling as you fully surrender your body into the mat. Releasing your arms towards the side. And just absorbing the energy of the moment. Now you want to keep your attention and your focus still on your breath. However, if you do have a thought, just for a moment, come back to what in your life have you been looking at the same way that you're needing to find a new perspective. That can be in your personal life, it can be in your relationships, it can be in your jobs or your career path. How can you find a new way to look at the same thing? So just take a few moments thinking about that. And then just be sure to find a moment where your mind is clear and free and all you're focusing on is your breath. As your body is thanking you. And you can stay there as long as you like to. Or you can slowly begin to make your way up to a seat to close out with me there. I appreciate you for allowing me to guide your practice. Thank you always for showing up, as that's truly the hardest part. Let's take one more breath together to close out. On an inhale, let's rise up. Exhale, hands towards your chest. And from me to you, namaste. Thank you. Let's begin in a kneeling position at the back of the mat. You can take your time getting there and just using this time to drop into the present moment. Closing your eyes if you're comfortable or just lowering your gaze.